Hey everybody, Zach Warren here, Phillips RV, Bradley, Illinois. Behind me, the absolute gorgeous 2020 Heartland North Trail 29 BHP. I want you to follow me here to the front so we can talk about all the crazy features on this. Right here, we do have our power tongue jack. No need to crank anything up or down. Everything's at the push of a button. We are giving you two 20-pound propane tanks here. The reason why I like 20-pound propane tanks, 2 o'clock in the morning, propane runs out, it's cold out. You got 30-pounders, you got to find someone to fill them. These you can take to any 24-hour gas station, Walmart, Meijer, it's got propane, and just change them right in, they'll give you filled ones. We are going to have our Furrion ready for the solar box right down here. And then our diamond plating right here, deflecting those rocks or road debris getting thrown up. Our cap here is going to be full automotive paint. It's going to resist any kind of fading better. And again, those chips from those rocks is going to resist as well. Now on boats, we have the same kind of build on the front of it. They wrap this around so water won't hit seams and tear them apart. We're doing the same thing here because wind can have the same effect. It can rip that seam apart. So we're going to wrap this around so there's less maintenance and tearing on that seam. Now this is our pass-through storage. If you notice in here, we do have a grill, so you are going to get a grill with this. You're also going to see your buttons for your front and back stab jack, so that is going to be electric tongue and stab. Now we do have a finished insulated top right here underneath the bed. We do that because we know that heat and cold air gets underneath here can make uncomfortable. For a lot of these manufacturers leaving that open, we want to make sure you're comfortable all times of the day in all facets. Then we do equip these with these nice slam latch doors. We have the nice 15-foot awning right here, powered with the LED lights. Nice awning, gives you lots of room to entertain outside. Now, you're going to notice here we have a wide track suspension system. So what that is we are spreading out the suspension, giving it a more, it's going to make the vibrations disperse better between the tires. So it's going to be a much softer ride. We talk to our freight guys all the time that bring them in. They say these things blow, or they pull in perfectly. In fact, one guy once told me that they had a blowout and didn't even know it until he got here. It rides that smoothly. Now, if my camera guy can get underneath of here, if you actually look, we're putting metal underneath the wheel wells. A lot of your manufacturers are using a thing called Darko paper. It's just a black paper that goes underneath there. It's cheaper. The flaw is when you're kicking up rocks, it's going to tear that Darko paper up. It's going to expose your raw wood. Then water is going to get kicked up to that raw wood and it's going to start rotting it out. So it's cheaper, but it's flawed. We're spending more money to put that metal underneath there so those rocks hit that metal, doesn't tear up anything underneath. And also there's a little bit less damage when you have a blowout. Of course, something like this might get torn up, but the underneath there is not going to get torn up as bad because of that metal. You're going to see right here that we do have the step above solid steps. They are good quality. I'm a big guy. I can get on these and I can jump on them and they don't move. Then when I'm ready to store them, I just open up the door and lift. The beauty with this is that they're not underneath, getting road gunk in them, getting rust, making them harder to pull out. A lot of maintenance on those. These are real simple. They don't get dirty, easy to pull down. And again, if you have a hard time getting in, the combination of having this and having the solid steps is going to make it a lot easier for you. Now, speaking of the grab handle, not only does it make it easier to get up into the camper if you have problems getting upstairs, but you can also swing it over and it makes it so if your door ever comes open, it won't swing out in traffic. We do have this nice party center right here. You're going to get your table that pulls out, as well as a drain sink. It's not like a bucket where you got to pull out like a lot of manufacturers. And then you're going to get your mini fridge right here, which is great for any of your drinks, hot dogs, hamburgers while you're cooking. Now, if my camera guy doesn't mind, I want him to get right down underneath there and show you that propane line. So that propane line runs right up to your 20-pound tanks, runs the grill right off of it. Now your grill is actually going to mount to this rack right down here. So this rack is exclusive to the Caliber package on the North Trail. It's a rack where you can add a pole to it that comes with it, make it a bike rack, or keep it for totes, bring it down, put your grill on it. This is our tube bumper so you can store your black tank hose in it. Now coming around to the other side, we are going to see right here, we have our cable hookup. Now, we actually opt in for these to be 50 amp power because this is second AC ready, so this will be 50 amp. If you only have the one AC and you keep it, you can run it off of 30. Now, to be real, poop is sticky and it's greasy, so it sticks to the sides of the black tank. This is your black tank flush. It's going to spray that tank down, make sure you don't get any kind of fecal buildup. Then we do have our outdoor shower, and it is a cold and hot shower. No more do we have to just have cold water in here spraying us. We can add some heat to it and make it much more comfortable for us. Now we're going to head up to the front of the coach and check out this off-door side of the storage. And again, we have the slam latch doors. It is magnetized, so we don't have to worry about breaking any clips. And again, this side too is finished. Now guys, in our next video, we are going to be talking about construction of the North Trail and why I feel, my opinion is this is the best built travel trailer in the industry. See you next video.